gonna have fun, all right? It's a fun class.
Looks like you need a hug. Hmm? Yeah.
とっても変わった学校ね。
Pick one. Pick. Lucy. Good. Lucy. I also want you to wear this. Hi. Hi. There we go.
Hi. ジョー。
ちゃん先生、今日辞めた。
美香ちゃん電話番号変えた？
あの子アメリカに行くのよ。
もう一つあるんだ。私ロサンゼルス行ってきます。
一人で
Hi, John.
Oh my God, Lucy.
Yeah, you speaker. You know.
No, she left. Gone.
John.
Aloha! This is Trinidad the Island Man, your Island Man, coming to you live once again from beautiful Hawaii here on the island of Oahu, bringing you, yes you, the best movie reviews on the entire island of Oahu. And yes, this is Trinidad the Island Man, your Island Man. And Tuesday night, I had the opportunity to see over at the Kahala Mall, a movie that's only being shown there, a Japanese movie called Oh, Lucy. And remember our rating scale, shock a thumbs up, I recommend it, it's good to see. Shock a thumbs down, it's bad to see, it's junk, I don't recommend it. And for Oh, Lucy, it is a shock a thumbs up. I do go ahead and recommend this movie. Definitely check it out if you have the chance. If not in theaters, you know, definitely later on, streaming, iTunes, Netflix. Search it out. Oh, Lucy is kind of a dark comedy. Now, Shinobu Terajima plays a 55-year-old Japanese single woman, still working, you know, as a office worker in Japan, struggling to make her ends meet, never having gotten married. We kind of see her, I want to say like a middle-aged breakdown almost, except, you know, she's close to retirement from her job. And she, you know, she sees a suicide initially at the beginning of the movie, there at the train station. You know, a young man decides to leap off the platform onto an incoming train. And I think that spurs her to think about all the regrets that she has in her life, the moments, the opportunities that she never took advantage of. You know, always doing what was necessary for her, listening to her older sister, you know, possibly even to the amount of letting her steal her boyfriend away from her and, you know, become her sister's wife or her sister's husband. And of course they have a daughter, which she is very close to, her niece. However, you know, one can't help but feel watching this movie that you feel that perhaps that could have been her own daughter. And, you know, you see that kind of reflected in her eyes whenever she is talking to her, you know, to her niece, as she is very much closer to her in, in conversation, you know, in the relationship of friends, much more so than her mother and her niece. Now, which it's her niece, Mika-san, that spurs her to take an English class, a rather strange and unusual English class from Josh Hartnett. Now, you know, Mika-san had signed up for these classes, but she would lose her money if she did not transfer them over, and she could no longer, you know, continue those classes with Josh Hartnett as the instructor. And so, you know, her aunt goes ahead and takes over her place for her, and immediately falls for, you know, this, relatively young American heartthrob. And it imbues feelings within her that she hadn't felt for many, many years. So much so that it kind of changes her completely. And, you know, as kind of a training aid for these lessons, you know, to talk American English, Josh Hartnett gives, her a wig to wear, a blonde wig, which kind of brings out another side of her. And as the plot continues, we find out that really Josh Hartnett's character and, her niece, have feelings for one another, and they run off to America. So that leaves her and her sister, Mika-san's real mother, to go to America after her. Yet we find out that that the reason that her aunt, Mika-san's aunt, actually, Lucy in this case, her name's not really Lucy, but that is the English name that she took the class by, that Josh Hartnett knows her by. Decides to go to America is really to confess her feelings towards this young American, Mika-san's boyfriend, and all heck breaks loose. Now, this is supposed to be a comedy. However, it really does seem to run the gambit as much, as these foreign Japanese movies do. And one could almost say that it turns into a tragic love story in a way. Much more, I mean, there are some serious laughs in it, but my goodness, just as it is kind of fronted by suicide, this suicide of this businessman, this young man, for some reason that is never explained, but we see it shaping so many people's lives in this movie who had seen it and feel a very similar, confined, suffocated way that they've been living all this time. That when, Lucy has the chance to loosen up and become a free, English-speaking, Americanized Japanese, she is enlightened, pushed to extremes that have heavy repercussions, not only for herself, not only for Josh Hartnett, but also her niece, Mika-san, and of course her sister, very much so. In fact, that, they are never again the same. So yes, I do recommend this movie. It is a shock of thumbs up all the way. Again, it's only showing over at the Kahala Mall. So definitely take advantage of the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for $7 over there. All right. Well, thank you so much. Again, this is Trinidad, the Island Man, your Island Man, saying, "Oh, Lucy" is a shock of thumbs up. Definitely go ahead and catch it. If not at the theater, look for it on Netflix, iTunes, when you have the chance. Again, especially if you do like Japanese or foreign movies. It is subtitled. There is some broken English. And again, Josh Hartnett kind of translates back and forth between English and Japanese a little bit. But primarily, you're going to be reading some subtitles. But it is an interesting movie. Again, especially if you like Japanese culture, modern Japanese culture, and still, from the perspective of an elder Japanese woman, changing her views on life and love, and even family, it's definitely a must-see. All right, thank you so much, and aloha.